We are the Community Diversity Group. Our mission is to foster an inclusive and interactive community which attracts and retains a pool of potential employees and residents from underrepresented groups. We accomplish this in many ways, including sponsoring events like the Community Resource Fair, publishing a monthly resource flyer, and providing public training and educational and networking events. You can find us online at communitydiversitygroup.com.
The Center Region Active Adult Center is a vibrant, inclusive, and happening location designed for active adults, 55 years and over, to be social and participate in new experiences while also staying close to home. We promote healthy aging through our many activities and health forums, as well as lifelong learning through classes and social interaction that suit almost any lifestyle. Whether you prefer line dancing followed by a walk or a game of bridge and a meal, the center is sure to have something for you. Visit crpr.org for more info.
You're watching CNET, Center County's Government and Educational Access Network.
Good evening. I'd like to call the Bellefonte Borough Council business meeting to order. It's Monday, July 6th. And first thing would be to have our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Deb, could I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Brackbill.
Here.
Ms. Cleaton. Here. Ms. Dan.
Here.
Mr. Eaton.
Here.
Mr. Johnson.
Present.
Ms. McKean.
Here.
Mr. Kelly. Ms. Tosti-Vasey is excused. Ms. Wilson.
Present.
And Mayor Johnson.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. Additions to the council. Dave, I wonder if I should make that announcement about CNET unable to connect. Do you mind?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. So we were notified before the meeting that CNET is having some technical difficulties that may prevent the broadcast from being done live on the YouTube channel this evening. It will, of course, be able to be watched after the meeting's concluded on the CNET website, and CNET staff is currently working diligently to restore the live stream.
And Alyssa did post something.
And there is a notice on the website and on our social media.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Additions to the council meeting agenda in accordance with Act 65, 2021. If a matter is not on the agenda, council cannot take official action on it, with some exceptions. The council can act on matters relating to potential or real emergencies. Council may add a matter of agency business to its agenda through a majority vote. The council should state the reason why action item is being added to the agenda. Is there any action items that council would like to add tonight? Hearing none, we'll move on. Public comment. Borough Council intends to take public comment related to the motion that's on the floor after it has been duly made and seconded. The order of comments will be public comment, then council comment, including proposed amendments by council members. If amendments are proposed to the original motion, the public will then only comment on the amendment before final votes are taken. You must be a Bellefonte resident, a nonprofit representative, a business owner, or an official representative of another governmental agency. Speakers shall identify themselves by name and street, municipality, if outside of the borough of Bellefonte. And those comments are limited to 3 minutes. Is there anybody in the public that would like to make a comment? I don't see anybody. So we'll move on to communications, and I'm going to ask Mr. Polbolka if he would go through those for us.
Thank you, Mr. President. Bellefonte Emergency Medical Services Annual Joint Meeting. The Bellefonte EMS 8th Annual Joint Meeting invitation for 7 p.m. on Wednesday, July 29th, 2026. This meeting will be held at Bellefonte EMS, located at 369 Phoenix Avenue in Bellefonte. RSVPs are requested to go to Mr. Scott Rote. His email address is listed in the packet, and RSVPs are due by Monday, July 27th. Reminder about the council vacancy for the South Ward, that Borough Council is accepting letters of interest and resumes from individuals interested in filling the vacant South Ward council seat, or the soon-to-be vacant South Ward council seat. Letters of interest and resumes may be submitted to Alyssa Doherty. Her email address is also in the packet, or they may be delivered to the Bellefonte Borough Administrative Office here at 301 North Spring Street. Submissions for the vacancy will be accepted through July 30th at 4:30 p.m. This is informational only. The Center County Recycling and Refuse Authority's 2026 community events schedule. Upcoming events include the Arts Festival Kids Day on July 8th, paper shredding events on August 29th and October 3rd, Lion Bash on September 3rd, and the Tire Collection event on September 12th. Registration is currently open for the September 12th Tire Collection event. Again, this is informational only. And lastly, PennDOT will begin overnight resurfacing work on Route 550 or Bishop Street in Bellefonte. Actually, this suggests that it will be on July 6th, but I believe it's tomorrow because of the weather. So they're going to be one day delayed with their milling operations on Route 550. They're going to, so everything that's in the packet will essentially be delayed by one day. Milling to begin on July 9th on 550 at High Street, and on Bishop Street on July 7th. Work is going to be in the evening, beginning at 6 p.m. and 6 a.m., and it will include full-width milling, repaving, and line painting. So we ask that vehicles be cautious when traveling through there. We will have flaggers, but also additional lane restrictions and minor delays. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Any questions on those announcements from council?
I have a question about the street paving on Bishop. Where on Bishop is it starting? Is it the entire length of Bishop Street? Do we know that?
I don't know the limits exactly. I can get an answer for you and follow up.
That might help the public who are, wondering about parking and how much disruption there's going to be, because that Bishop Street's a pretty long stretch.
Absolutely. We'll get something too up on the website and get an announcement out when we
Thank you.
can identify the area.
Great, thanks, Dave.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to move on to the consent agenda. All items listed on the consent agenda are considered routine and will be acted upon by a single motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless members of the council request specific items to be removed for separate action. Is there any items that a council member would like to have removed?
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
Motion?
I'll second.
Thank you. No other questions, or nobody wants to remove anything? Fine. All those in favor of accepting the consent agenda as listed, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next is reports, and this is our first meeting of the month, but Mr. Mayor, you have something for us tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I would just like to applaud everybody who had a hand in the America 250 and Hometown Heroes celebration held on the 3rd of July. I know Deb Berger had a lot to do with that, and the event was a huge success. Even in the heat, we had the community came out and they supported the event, the parade, the program, the hometown banners that will hang. Just a great event, and another reason that our community is so great. Everybody came together to ensure the success of that. So thank you to everybody who had a hand in that.
Thank you, Mayor. Great job at the presentation. Well done. Okay, we'll move on to current and old business. So I'm looking for a motion and a second to approve the Potter Street water main replacement for the 2026 CDBG project.
I make the motion. Okay, well.
Mr.
I'll
Eaton,
second
Ms. Wilson, thank you. Any discussion on this? No discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Same sign. Motion carried. Motion and second to approve Center County on behalf of Bellefonte Borough to submit an application to Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development for fiscal FFY 2026 Community Development Block Grant Entitlement Funding for the Potter Street Water Main Replacement. Do I have a motion and a second for that?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, John.
I'll second McKean.
Thank you, Shauna. Do you have a little display we could tell the public of what this is and what it's about, please?
Yes, thank you. So up here behind me, we have the aerial of the project that we are proposing for the 2026 Community Development Block Grant funding. It's along South Potter Street, approximately beginning, I would say, right about in this area between, well, close to the intersection of South Thomas Street, and then continuing all the way until, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit too far down. It's going to begin right about where Missoula Park, you see where the cursor is in my laser pointer, and then continuing for a little bit less than a mile to, oh, thank you, to where there's a multifamily development. I think you want to keep going a little bit more. Yeah, right about the intersection with Hillary and where it turns into Rupsburg Road. So it's a segment of water main that is leaking pretty significantly. We've done some patchwork on it, but this will, if successful, enable the replacement of that water main and provide for higher quality service to those residents, and also will reduce some of the inflow and infiltration that we experience in that area, so some of the leakages from the system. So all in all, staff believes this is a good candidate project. We appreciate council's support of moving forward with this CDBG application. We do have a couple of years to program for it, and we don't have a preliminary cost estimate. I believe our CDBG award is around $116,000. So it may not be enough to do the entirety of it, but we'll be able to get a little bit more details as we begin the design work. Qualifying this project was a little bit difficult, but we were able to validate that it met CDBG guidelines, and I just want to thank our staff for their work and doing their due diligence to make sure that this project was a good fit. We believe that it will be a good opportunity for us to improve that dilapidated water main. If there's any questions, I can answer them.
It looks like that runs out just about to our borough line at the, yeah. That's about where the borough line is, Bellefonte Borough line. Yeah, it's a good project.
Just a question, will that close that street for the entirety of that project?
But probably a little bit hard to tell. We would ensure that we have traffic controls in place if we had to do temporary closures. Our goal would be to keep at least one lane open. It's a pretty narrow right of way, so we would have a limited space to work with, but we would have to trench it and replace the main. So there would have to, I'm sure there will be some disruption. It's just too early. We haven't done any real design work to be able to say specifically what that might look like, but we'll have to talk about traffic controls as we get a little closer to.
Is it directly under the road, or is it?
That's my understanding is, yeah, it's directly under the, typically where, I mean, it might be a little bit in toward the shoulder, so we might be able to get away with keeping the road open to one-way traffic or having some traffic controls, but we'll have to do a little more preliminary engineering and analysis before I think we can firmly say what we'll be able to accommodate.
Okay.
Other questions? Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries unanimously. Okay, the next item, new business. Alternate appointment to the Spring Creek Watershed Commission. I'm looking for a motion and a second to appoint Zach Kelly as the alternate to the Spring Creek Watershed Commission.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, John.
I'll second it, Dan.
Thank you, Barb. Any discussion? Zach, thanks for stepping up for volunteering for that. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Mr. President, I think we missed motion 2 under current and old business. Did we do both of them?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
You okay? Thanks, Randy. So we just had a vote. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. Thanks, Zach. Next appointment to the COG Public Safety Committee, recommended Deb Cleaton to the COG Public Safety Committee. I'm looking for a motion to appoint Deb.
I'll make that motion, Dan.
Thank you, Barb.
I'll second it. Wilson?
Thank you, Claudia. Any comments? Thank you, Deb, for volunteering for that. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Any opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. Public comment regarding issues not on the agenda. The public comment period is for oral comments regarding items not listed on this meeting agenda. Speakers shall have to identify themselves by name and street, municipality. If outside of the borough of Bellefonte, comments are limited to 3 minutes maximum. We have no public in attendance right now. Is there anybody from council who wishes to make a public comment? We'll move on. Council member comments for the good of the order. Zach, I'm going to start over there. Okay. Okay. Randy. Okay. Mr. Mayor.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Deborah.
Nothing this evening, thank you.
David.
No, sir.
Barbara.
I do have
Great.
something. I live in the South Ward on South Monroe Street. We are now having a problem with a couple of feral cats. They look like they're someone's pets. They're very well cared for. I have a couple concerns about this. First of all, is for the cats' well-being and safety. They should be kept indoors or kept on a leash when they are outside for their own safety. I'm also concerned about them using the lawns and other people's gardens as a litter box. It's quite unhealthy and annoying to a lot of us. We do have in our ordinance some very specific legislation with cats at large and noise by cats. It's 193-5. I would certainly recommend that if you have a cat and you are choosing to let it outside, please read that. There are fines involved at some point with that. Most important is please take care of your cats. Thank you.
Thank you, Barb. Good points. Claudia.
Yes, I have two things. First, I'd like to thank Buddy for being the face of our borough in a very hot situation. He did an excellent job, and that was a good parade and a good commitment by all the people that came out and that were in the parade. So thank you very much. Yeah. And then I wanted to just kind of highlight that the Happy Valley Adventure Bureau gave out tourism grants, and Bellefonte weighed in very heavily in those grants to the Art Museum, the Craft Fair, the Civil War, BHCA Civil War, the Library and Museum, Downtown Bellefonte Historic Cruise, the Arts and Craft and Victorian Christmas, and America 250, and even the Kepler Pool for $164,500 in grant money that we will receive that will benefit the borough.
Great. Thank you, Claudia. Shauna. John.
I'm just going to offer a rebuttal to Claudia's comment, but it's a good summary, Claudia.
Anything? Nothing? All right. I too thank you, Mayor, for your participation in the July parade, and I mean, it was so hot. You outstanding job. I appreciate it. That's all I have. So I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Thank you. We're adjourned.
The League of Women Voters was founded almost 100 years ago with the right to vote for women. Not only the right to vote, but an informed vote.
You need to know everything about that candidate. You need to be able to ask that candidate questions.
I think that the organization is going to continue to attract a diverse membership, and I think that that will help us in working toward the goal of better representation for everybody.
There's a wonderful opportunity here for people who are younger to come and learn from women who have been part of social movements for years and years.
It's our job to be a mentor to the newer members because they're the ones, after all, that are going to be carrying the banner of the League into the next 100 years. We stand for the nonpartisanship that we should all have as leaders in our democracy today.
Attention nonprofits of Center County. CNET can help with your marketing needs. Twice a year, CNET offers PSA Days, a time when you can have an affordable, professional public service announcement video produced to fit your 21st century advertising needs. Choose your level of involvement. We can come to shoot video at the location of your choice, or you can provide us with images and language and come sit in while we edit. If you're too busy saving the world, leave all the work to our professional staff and simply give us guidance, feedback, and approval of the finished product. Choose a package that fits your needs. CNET's low pricing includes script support, graphics, professional video production, editing, and airtime for up to 1 year with the option to continue or make a new video at the end of the term. We have an easy, affordable solution for your nonprofit organization. Contact us today for more information at 814-238-5031.